still I don't give a fuck. Said you getting left if I was right, better hope you still in luck. Big shit on the low, these niggas broke and they can't.
Yo, YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's DJD Entertainment. Hope all is well, man. Back another video. But before I get into the topic of the video, we do got some guests. I'd like y'all to introduce yourselves.
Oh damn, I'm Cuz, man. Happy to be on the channel today. Talk some real good shit to y'all.
I'm Nate, best hooper Deontay ever played with. You know how I get down.
And it's D, y'all know how we going, but we will be talking about how you must feel, why you must fail, because it's really important in today's world. So it's a topic that I feel like people need to know about, in my opinion, and we just gotta observe it. But this is what we're gonna talk about. So Derek gonna start it.
All right, yo. So first off, to start the video off on why the title, "Why You Must Fail," and honestly, I don't even want to use that word fail. I'd rather use a mistake because failing, because like with failing, like the best way I can explain as far as like it not failing, just being a mistake as far as just like with a scientist, with him trying to come up with the perfect formula for whatever he trying to cook up. You feel me? Of course, the wrong recipes is gonna blow up and it's not gonna go well. But them all like learning experiences for him to, you feel me? It's all trial and error for him to get to where he wanted to get to type stuff. So with the first thing I gotta say is failing teaches more than winning. So in my personal experiences, I'm pretty sure y'all as well, it's just like y'all learn more from failing than winning actually. It's like you feel me, actually see like that. Like you touching that fire and burning, it's like, okay, I did this the wrong way. It teaches you more, like that'll teach you more about whatever you enduring in rather than the wins. Not saying like, not to discredit the wins, but you feel me, that's that. And then also another thing with failing, to go hand in hand with why you need it is, it's like a building block of success. And why I say a building block of success, I say in a scenario where all your mistakes is like a staircase to where you need to get to. So like you starting having no experience to where you currently may be, you experienced a series of mistakes that led you to where you are now, but you know a lot more than you do now than what you did before. So that's why, like I said, it's important some mistakes to get you to where you need to go over time. Everybody's failed and done anything wrong, so it's nothing wrong with making mistakes. It's just you get that title of failure if you just quit. And when I say quit, it's like you just stop everything in itself. Not just, okay, I may want to stop what I'm doing now, but I may want to go hard another like adventure or something like that, whatever that makes sense. And then the last thing I want to say is, hold on. All right, so also with failing, I feel like that requires like a certain type of mindset as far as not having the victim mentality of why is this happening to me, and more so, what is this teaching me? You feel me? Instead of just, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but that's all I had about.
It's a teaching, bro. It's teaching.
Yeah, but that's all I really had about it. Y'all got anything you want to say?
I think you said it good.
You think you said it good? So
Yeah, I think he said it better than like we was talking about it earlier, and I was saying I feel like failure doesn't exist in my mind, and I think that's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. They think of stuff as failures. Like if I don't get this, then I failed. But there should be an end goal, and he said it where it's like it's stair steps. So these little goals you have along the way. Say you want to go D1 and you don't go D1. Why did you want to go D1? What was going D1 going to get you to? Can you still get to that place without going D1? So if the answer is yes, then you haven't really failed. So the only two failures to me is if you quit or if you die. Them the only two times you can really fail in my mind. It's on yourself or if your life is over.
if you quit, if you die, yeah. What you got to say about that, bro?
Yeah. I'm agreeing with Nate. I'm agreeing with what Nate said, bro. Failure is not a thing unless you quit. If you don't quit, you did not fail. Like Cuz said earlier, and like Deontay said, it's just really a mistake, and you really learn from your mistake. You learn so much in failure that it's gonna help prepare you to get to that next level, for you to overcome whatever you feel like you failed at. You always get better from losing, failing, whatever. It just make you better for that next go around, you know.
Yeah, that's very true. I feel like everything they saying is very, very true, because at the end of the day, if you're not going to step out your comfort zone and not worry about what others think, then you're never going to elevate to where you're trying to go. So at the end of the day in my life, I'm trying to continuously build, and it's going to be hard, like, because I don't know everything. So it could be scary to go to the other side and be like, ah, dang, like I might fail here, I might fail there. Like, I'm gonna be looked at as this and that. But like if I just trust my gut and know who I am going and from the inside, basically, and just do it anyway, and keep doing it and keep doing it and keeping God first, like everything gonna happen how it's supposed to happen. Cause you gotta go through the failures to become a better man. At the end of the day, like if I ain't go through what I went through 2-3 years ago, I wouldn't be who I am. Like with my situation, just life in general, battling with confidence, social anxiety, you gonna battle with a lot of things. Like, but on the flip side of that, if you think positive and just keep getting through it, you learn from that situation. You be like, oh man, I've been through that. Like, and it just shape your mind how it's supposed to shape it. But if you don't want to shape your mind, just like you got to do anything in this world to build something that has value, it's gonna take real time. So that's the thing you got to do.
So honestly, with everybody giving their own points of view, I feel like everybody, you feel me, talk their shit. But just to add on, as far as with everything else, as far as just you feel me, why you must fail, it's just I feel like at the end of everything, you need to give yourself grace. Cause like what Deion was saying, as far as I'm losing track of what you were saying, but basically it's just like you like basically life. Everybody's experienced life for the first time, so no one's a veteran. No one is no one is exempt from making mistakes. It's part of the game. You feel me? That you feel me? With life, you gonna try. You gonna make it. You gonna try again. You gonna fail. But it's all about just getting up and just trying again, just being consistent with it. So you feel me? Just oh yeah. So I feel like all that just go.
Yeah, I got a question though. So, what is something like what is a failure in your life that you think made you better, basically? Something that you see as a failure. If you're saying you haven't failed yet, but
I've never failed.
you feel like you never failed.
I've never
So what do you feel like it's a moment in your life where you failed?
So
And what did you learn from it? Like what one of your experiences though, if you want to open the share type.
What I learned from failure is to really
Like something that happened.
a specific situation.
If not, then you can.
It could be a relationship. It could be anything, bro. Anything you can fail, whatever.
Yeah, for real.
All right, relationship. It could. Well, for me personally, when I got injured, I knew my football career, my athletic career was over with. But I didn't really look at that as a failure. Like that definitely altered a lot of shit for me. But it just helped me get better. I went hard at other shit in my life. You feel me? Educating myself, starting a business, shit like that. Like you open your mind to most shit. When that one thing that you thought was it get cut out,
All right.
you really like
real,
you forced to really your back against the wall. You forced to do what you never thought you would have had to do. But to keep going, to be a better you do that shit. Like,
can I ask y'all a question? What's y'all end goal? What's the goal for y'all?
Like what you saying, like in life?
Yeah, like so when you're about to die, however old you are, 65, 75, 85, 95, however old you get to live, like where is it that you're trying to make it to? What is the end goal? Like how is this getting you to your end goal?
My end goal, bro, is really to my end goal really is just to elevate spiritually, bro. Elevate my mind spiritually, because on this physical plane, we gonna die on the physical plane. So I feel like
You want to make sure it's somewhere to go. After
I want
you're
to elevate.
dead.
I want to be so positive on this physical plane, and then you feel me? How that go externally, basically. Have what I have internally happen externally in this physical plane, and just elevate my life every day and learn about.
What does
who
that
I
look
am.
like?
That looks like taking care of my health, praying every day. You feel me? Sticking to my goals, being good to people, being good to myself, trying to be a good person every single day. I wake up even when it's hard. You feel me? At the end of the day, like, because it's gonna be hard. Like life gonna be easy. Sometimes you're gonna question yourself, like, who am I? You feel me? You're gonna have a lot of days where you question yourself and question what's going on.
Give me a more detailed version. What do you want for your family? What do you want for your
what
legacy?
I want for my legacy, I want to keep going every day and try to become successful. I want to become successful. At the end of the day, like, that's gonna help my legacy. It's gonna help my legacy. About you?
All right, so my end goal, as far as when life is all said and done for me, I want to reach a pinnacle where I can open up different something different for my family. As far as, you feel me, people say generational wealth. I want, because what I strive for in this lifetime is time freedom. And like, it's basically just time freedom. Everything else, like, of course, you need the money to build that. Money's just a tool, but it's just time freedom so I can free myself up to experience the world. And I also want my family to do that and have more of that. But more so like the wealthy people, as far as just having things on autopilot, just, you feel me, that, like Gang said, as far as just having the best health for myself and, just like I said, really just like I said, just generational wealth for my family as far as just open up that time freedom for not just myself but for my family. So so I have a daughter. When my daughter get 18, I don't want her to have the stress of what I had growing up. At 18, what I had going on as far as moving out or anything like that. I want things to be a lot much easier. I'm pretty sure all of us had that. Not that you from y'all had kids yet, but just but just for our family, especially our OG, because I feel like you feel me. Our people sacrificed a lot for us. You feel me? Especially my testimony. I didn't have my parents, because I used to be a basketball player. And my parents went on my dad. He used to like switch. He used to switch jobs, but like behind following my dreams. So I definitely want to, like I said, other than my daughter, just my family. I want to get them something that they can enjoy as well. So that's about it, though.
Like you cherish that. You want that same for your,
Oh,
your
yeah.
child. Bro.
What about you? You already said yours?
Oh no. You know, what's the last question about? What
What's
our
your
goal
end
is?
goal? Yeah.
My end goal is to, like I was stating, generational wealth for one, and to just get back in general, not just to my own family, but to everybody. You feel me? Anybody I feel like I can lend a helping hand to. If I got it, shit, why not? You know, I ain't really a selfish person. Now, don't get me wrong. I done did my fair share of selfish acts, but I'm all about giving back. Cause know that I love the shorties all the time, but it's
Real name.
right, that's just,
For me, personally, freedom is a big thing that he said. And that's for myself. I want the freedom to do what I want when I want and live my life how I want to. And in this world, you need money. So y'all said generational wealth. Obviously, you need that to have freedom. But for me, it's not about money. It's more about the freedom. But what I want to leave as my legacy is I want to create an effect big enough to tip the scales. You know what I'm saying? So for years, so I'm half black and half white. So I spent time with my dad's side of the family. I spent time with my mom's side of the family, and neither of them are doing bad. But one side is, it's better than the other. It's just the lifestyle that they live, and it's you already know it. You feel me? But it's a thing of where half of my family I feel like is stuck in a place and they don't know how to get out. And they don't have the knowledge to get out, and nobody's going back to give them the knowledge to get out. What I would like to do is create a community where that side of my family can make more money than the other side of my family. So like Kanye bought a whole bunch of land out in the middle of nowhere. I want to buy a whole bunch of land. I want to build my own city and have like incentives for black people to move there and to be successful. For a long time after the civil rights movement, we had successful cities and they tore them down, they burned them down, they drowned them at Lake Lanier. So I want to be able to just build a community that gives back to not only my own family and creating generational wealth for them, but for all of the people that look like me. So that's the major end goal. But what I noticed is that when we were all talking about our end goals, none of us had like a specific job, or none of us had like, oh, I want to get this car, or oh, I want to have this boat, or oh, I want to own this land. It was nothing. You might want those, but those are stepping stones along the way. That's not the end goal. So say you don't get that boat, or say you don't make the NBA, or you don't make the NFL. This just goes to show you that if you really look at what your end goal is, like I wanted to be in the NBA so that I could live the lifestyle I wanted to. You feel me? I wanted to be able to play basketball. That's the thing I love to do all day. And I want to be able to live a lifestyle outside of that where I can affect change and give back and have enough money to where I don't have to go work another job that I don't enjoy doing to support my dream. Right? But you don't have to go to the NBA to do that. You can go to overseas and do that. You can have multiple forms of income while you play overseas. Even if playing basketball doesn't bring you the type of income that you want, you can have other things that bring you joy that are connected. Or even if they're not connected, if you find different lanes that you like, if you like music, if you like acting, if you like art, you can tie that into your main dream, and you can have multiple forms of income off things that you enjoy doing. And it's never a failure just because you didn't reach one step along the way. You might have to skip that step and go to a different step. Type shit.
I feel like that's all we have for the video. Anything else y'all want to touch on? Nah, for sure, then, man. But it's
You
thorough.
was talking though, because you was talking like, I was like, bro, I don't believe in failure. And then you came in, you was like, I wouldn't call it failure. I was like, well, I told this nigga the same shit. I said, like, that's not, to me, that's not fair. Like, it's just, you can't fail until, like, if I'm dead and I didn't get it, then yeah, I failed. But
Right. That's an interesting perspective though, like that you get. Exactly. I don't know, like you never fail.
You never fail till you never fail till you quit. He said you gonna make mistakes. You gonna make mistakes.
Like I said, I failed. Basically I was looking at it like I failed my my math class.
Right.
So you feel what I'm saying? You supposed to get a 72. I had like a 71 or something like that. 70. I'm just right there. This upcoming semester that we just got out of, I passed both. You feel me? I passed it because I learned from the situation. I learned not to fail again. I did everything in my power to not. You feel me? Fail. But I failed the test.
But you.
Right. So that initially you thought.
I'm just saying.
But then
I did fail because I was supposed to pass my math class to go to the next.
But you can still take it again though.
Picture, like the bigger.
I'm just saying in that aspect though, like.
But it is a fail.
It depends on how big you look at the world. You're having a detailed look at the world, and I have a big picture look at the world. That's just how you looking at your life.
You being blown with it, it's a failure. I look at it as a failure.
But there ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm hard on myself like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you failed.
Yeah,
But I don't. That's
You
not
ain't
the
do
end of
what
the
you
world
supposed
to
to
me.
do, but yeah.
But you know, other people be more sensitive. You tell a motherfucker they failed. Now they looking at it as that's end all be all. Like damn, like I failed. Now they feeling bad for themselves when it really don't even got to be like that.
connotations put on the word.
I don't look at it like
That's why
that.
I don't even like to use
And
word.
that come from confidence and believing in yourself.
I came back and got a B on both.
Exactly,
Both
you got a B.
semesters, so it's like.
Now at that time, was you really worried about that? Was that something that you was like
Yeah, he was tripping about that.
Like that was on your heart heavy. Like damn, I failed. Like I gotta pass. Like I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do. So I
he in
can.
there on. Well, I gotta do that homework. Boy, you know you ain't doing no homework in there, man.
He on point. That's what he had to do. That's what he had to do. He did it. Shit.
Cause like
I wasn't doing no homework.
I knew I had to have it. I wasn't trying to take that. Nah, bro. I was trying to advance so I could graduate. You feel me? I gotta get to my graduation as soon as possible. I ain't trying to be held back.
I mean, we got different goals. Like he want to graduate, I don't want to graduate. I don't care about school. Now, if it come along, like I probably will graduate in school. It come along like that. But to me, it doesn't mean anything to have a piece of paper that.
No, that's not gonna define your character.
It doesn't
No, it
define.
don't
It doesn't
define your
define your intelligence. It doesn't define your character. It doesn't define
No.
success
No, definitely.
in the lightest.
Definitely.
So
But it don't hurt either.
it don't hurt you. It don't hurt you unless you go into debt for it. Don't go into debt for it.
Yeah. That's
unless
number one.
Unless you got a plan. Like you got that plan. Like I'm gonna be a doctor, make about 100,000, pay it off in a year. You good, but
Yeah, that's gonna take some time still.
depending on how much you going to. You go about 15,000 in debt, you can pay it off in a year.
Oh yeah, 15. But you know,
But you go into 100,000 in debt.
100,000 is
You
crazy.
drunk
That's average.
to get a psychology degree. You drunk.
That's not good.
Become a doctor ain't medical school. That shit costs.
That shit
Medical
costs.
school do cost.
That shit
You better know you becoming a doctor.
Literally.
And you better
You better
pass
stick
them
with that shit.
classes. You gotta retake them classes. You paying for them credit
I
hours.
wish some motherfucker would tell me they quit medical school.
You got
Fuck wrong with you?
What you gonna do after that? I mean, look. As long as you got a plan, I feel like
You done spent
gotta
all that money?
Now,
do it.
now, if you done went for free, do what you want to do. You done played them folks. Now you done got off on them folks. You went to free. I done went for free for a lot of years now. I done got off on them folks. I'm gonna go for free for my whole college. Well, I still don't want to do it. They paying me to be in there. It is what it is. You gotta take that cash.
That's how y'all got though. Y'all good?
That's smooth.
That's everything. That's smooth.
Oh yeah, so that's about everything that wraps up this video, man. Appreciate everybody that made it this far, man. If y'all can, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share this video with a loved one, man. We gonna catch y'all in the next video.
Ain't gotta say I got it out the mud. In my city we got scars, chopped till I see blood. Into a nigga's